Hi. In this video, we are going to cover some basic concepts. I have taken a question from Verma book, and in this question, we will be covering the concepts of average speed and instantaneous speed. We will be discussing the difference between them as well. So here's the thing. Some of you might be worried about how to start this question. What is this equation? S is a distance term, but meter per second square is written. Why is that? So let's tackle those doubts first, and then we'll move ahead, okay? It's 2.5 meter per second square. The unit of S is meters. So there's nothing to worry about whether it's meter per second square for S or not. Let's prove it by using units in dimension chapter. Okay, the unit of S is basically length, and it's L over T square that is written, and here also time unit. So if we understand that this cancels out, we can understand that there is no need to worry. This meter per second square is just to mention that this is some acceleration term. You can also prove this by taking analogy from S equals ut plus half at square, where if you consider u as 0 for this question, then this term is very much similar to this thing. So we can say that 2.5 meter per second is nothing but the acceleration term that we are seeing here, right? So no need to worry. You can easily start this question by taking S equals 2.5 t square. Simple. And no need to worry about the units anymore. Well, the other thing is this S that you are seeing here, this S is our displacement or it's a distance. That's a very good question that you should understand right now, because it will bother you for the rest of the kinematics otherwise. This S, it can never go 0. Whatever time be it, okay, this S can never go 0. For example, if you're going in a circle, this displacement will be 0, but the S won't be 0. So this is this S that you're targeting here. Okay, so this S is the displacement and not the, is the distance and not the displacement. Let's get back to our question of average speed and instantaneous speed. Before going to formulae, I'd like to clear some concepts here. Let's take our rabbit and tortoise story. Both, now this time, this is the distance. This is the distance that they have to cross. Here is the tortoise, here is the rabbit. And this time, the difference in the story is just that both have to cover the same distance in the same time. This is distance t, and the time it will take, they will take is small t. Okay. So the scene is this tortoise. It will be consistent as in the story. Okay. It will be consistent with some velocity v, and it will cover it in time t. While our rabbit, since it is fast enough to cross it in very less time, it will run very fast with some v2 velocity and rest in the meanwhile in somewhere between them, and after taking some rest, it will continue its journey and it will reach in time t, this same distance d. Okay, now what do you think? Whose speed is more? We cannot exactly say which speed. Okay, so here we'll take the we'll take the help of our two speeds. Okay, if we say that the average speed of tortoise and the rabbit, the average speed of both tortoise and rabbit, they will be same. Why? Because they have covered the total distance in the same amount of time. While the instantaneous speed of tortoise will be less than the instantaneous speed of rabbit at, let's say, this time. Okay. Why? Because it was running faster, and the instantaneous speed is the speed at that particular moment. In case of tortoise, the average speed will be equal to its own instantaneous speed. It will not be different. So we can say that the average speed, the formula of average speed will be nothing but the total distance upon total time, while the instantaneous speed will be ds by dt. According to our question, it is asked that we have to find the average speed in the time 5 seconds. The distance was 2.5 t square. So this is nothing but this, which will be 12.5 meters per second. While the instantaneous speed, we have to differentiate it with respect to time, which will be 2.5 into 2t. The time is 5 seconds. At 5 seconds we have to find, so instantaneous speed is defined at a particular time. So at time 5 seconds we are calculating it. So this will be nothing but 25 meter per second. We can see that the instantaneous speed is more as compared to the average speed. This can happen, no worry about that. So hope this cleared the doubt about the average speed, the difference between the average speed and instantaneous speed. So for more doubts, I'd like you to comment in our comment section below. Thank you. Keep watching.